Hello everyone. So yes, 2 years of no social media, no scrolling down on Facebook, Instagram, neither Twitter, and I survived. And I believe you can survive too, of course, if that's your wish too. So let's begin. Okay, so first of all, let's clarify what do I mean by saying no social media? Because I do have a personal account for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. However, I only use them for very specific and very small purposes because, of course, we need them for this digital world. But it's been already 2 years since I turned off all notifications from them and I haven't scrolled at all in their timeline. Little disclaimer here, I have done it just a couple of weeks ago, and I had just discovered and confirmed why I do not need social media as part of my daily life. And YouTube for me doesn't count because I use YouTube to grow, to learn, to practice, and to take action, such as making these videos. Now that I have clarified for you what do I mean by saying no social media, let's begin because I would love to share with you the 6 benefits that I have found or that I've got by being detached from these platforms. So, number one is the cliche. So, I love this saying that goes something like this: we are not as beautiful as the photo we have as profile photo on Facebook, and we are not as ugly as the photo we have on our driver's license. So, as today we all very, very well know, what we see on social media might not reflect reality. So, if you are struggling with a bit of anxiety, depression, or if you are just having a bad day, maybe Facebook or Instagram aren't good places for you to go. At least that was my case. Number two, less distractions. So my phone is always on silent. That really, really works for me when it comes to productivity. But whether you have ringing notifications or not, we are already receiving lots of notifications. We get messages, we have reminders, we have emails. Why do I need to add more? So I felt like the amount of notifications that I was receiving got reduced by 50% when I turned off notifications from social media, and that was super helpful. Now, number three, I found out that my productivity got increased. So, of course, when you have less distractions, you are able to focus more on things that you actually need to be doing. So, do I need to say more? Number four, avoid a heart attack. What do I mean by this? So I invite you to go on your phone and have a look at your screen time. If you have an iPhone, go to settings, screen time, and if you have an Android, you can go to settings and digital management, I guess. So there you can also have a look at how much time are you spending per app. Now that you have that little data, I invite you to multiply that by 7. Now you have how much time are you spending on social media per week. Now, how about multiplying that time so that you can get the time per month? Now, the time per year. So, oh, how many hours are you actually spending of your precious life on social media? And now I invite you to ask you this question: what could I have done with that time? And if you don't want to answer to that question, I invite you to ask yourself another question: is it really true when I say I don't have time to do this or that? So, whether you want to be on social media or not is completely up to you. There is nothing wrong with it. It is just about being realistic about what are you doing with your time. Number 5, get real proximity with people that you really, really care about. So if I want to talk to you, I will send you a message. If I want to know about you, I will send you a message or call you. So we have real contact, real closeness. So that's it. I don't need a platform between us. And finally, number 6, which is that I felt proud of myself. Not because I wasn't using social media, but because I know that if I set a goal, I can follow through. And also because every time that I have a screen in front of me, I am the one choosing what type of information I am being exposed to, and the screen is not choosing for me. So, some power there. So, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts, if you have ever turned off notifications, if you have decided to step back from social media a little bit. What was your experience like? I would love to hear. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, I wish you love, peace, and happiness.